Salut à tous, ici le Baron of Mourk. Yo ho ho et une bouteille de rhum. Alors, dites-moi un peu comment vous avez dégusté cet épisode de Inside Star Citizen de hier. Faites-moi donc un dessin. Et j'espère que les retombées du nuke vous font marrer aussi, car bien que les commentaires sous la vidéo YouTube en elle-même sont plutôt favorables, les développeurs de CIG ont eu l'outrecuidance d'évoquer la piraterie à une heure où les petits-enfants n'étaient pas encore couchés. Et cela vient de provoquer sur Spectrum un feu de poubelle de proportions bibliques, pour reprendre l'expression consacrée par John Crew. Succulent. Dans tous les cas, pour commenter un peu ce qui a été dit, les marges pour le cargo running vont sans aucun doute être revues à la hausse. Nombreuses marchandises qui n'ont aucun intérêt depuis des lustres vont certainement être remises à l'honneur, et contrairement à aujourd'hui, 90% du cargo transporté ne devrait plus se cantonner autour de 4 avant-postes et 2 lunes. L'important, c'est le spawn de nombreuses caisses suite à la destruction d'un vaisseau sans devoir le prendre intact après l'avoir désactivé, qui va plutôt bien récompenser les pirates sans expérience. Chaque sortie d'un gros vaisseau cargo va donc certainement se transformer en un mini Jumptown 2, et comme je l'avais dit dans ma vidéo sur la 3.18, les petits porteurs vont ravoir la cote. C'est d'ailleurs là que je vous conseille d'aller récupérer votre buyback pour ce bon vieux Mercury Star Runner que vous aviez acheté en concept il y a 4 ans et qui depuis prend la poussière quelque part dans un hangar. Casseur de blocus, un rôle qui risque de reprendre tout son sens. Bon, ne rêvez pas non plus, même si les caisses de 1 SCU rapporteront plus de profit aux transporteurs de cargo Lego, celles qui seront volées devront toujours être recelées à Grimex ou à un scrapyard tel qu'aujourd'hui, et aucune chance de les refourguer au prix de vente normal. Mais cela présage néanmoins que beaucoup de gens lambda vont se relancer d'une part dans le running de cargo, mais aussi en contrepartie dans la flibusterie, au moins pour tester, et c'est à coup sûr la stratégie de CIG avec tout ça. Un test à grande échelle. Et avant que ne vienne un nerf inéluctable, car il ne faut pas non plus que tout le monde soit un pirate, et soyons réalistes, 80% de la communauté ne farm que ceux qui rapportent le plus d'alpha UEC à un instant T. Et nous, pendant ce temps-là, toujours pareil, à l'entraînement sur la 3.17 et rebelote aujourd'hui. Pas de butin, pas de caisse spawnée justement, mais de belles poursuites sur DC2, et aussi pas de Alt F4, pour une fois. Bref, une nouvelle série d'attaques que je vais encore être obligé de séparer en 2 vidéos. Pour le reste, nous attendons plus que jamais la 3.18, car une chose n'a pas changé en ce qui nous concerne. Quels que soient les plans de CIG, notre focus pour le Curb Stomp est resté le même, car nous n'avons pas prévu de nous priver aussi longtemps que nous pourrons nous la procurer. De quoi je parle ? De l'excitation palpitante des abordages sauvages, bien sûr.
There's no one else at Everest Harbor, is there?
No.
Right, there's a C2 that's just spawned here.
Okay.
Do you guys want pickup?
Yeah, in a minute. I'm just gonna quickly check what these ships are. Alright, so we got a C2, owner's name is Appleshot. They're on board right now, but they're not in the pilot's chair. There's also no Andromeda. Who's that owned by? Owned by Lamaonnaise. Lmaonnaise.
M2 either went to Magna or OM4.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of those ships could go to Arial, so just keep bouncing OG. Checking both outposts.
We can meet up now if you want, Kath.
Yep. Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, comms. OG has a ship coming in. C2 coming into best deck.
Alright, we got a client, guys.
Alright, pilot out of ship. Off of ship.
For this, I'm gonna be EMP1 OG or EMP2, Tava you EMP3, Trace you EMP4.
Copy that.
A trace is not EMP4. Kapot could
Trace.
be MP4.
Yeah, that's kaput. That's right. Trace in the Mantis.
Don't doubt your capabilities like that, Trace.
Come
You
on.
can be an EMP if you want to.
Yeah, you can be an MP4. Moving to position, guys. Try to have the Kelly Blue ASAP. The guy left the ship. You still got some time. You should have the time to arrive there.
Yep. Jumping to OM1 before they're heading on.
He's full. Actually,
Mantis might not get there in time.
yeah, even the Kelly Blue. Rush in here.
I think you might have. Oh, pilot is on ship.
Yeah.
Jumping
Wait.
momentarily.
Mongrel Squad this.
Is this a direct jump to Hurston?
No,
Or are we going
we're
through
on the
an
dark
island?
side. Life from on board.
From here, it tells us to go to OM1. So if you're late, you can try to catch him at OM1.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Alright, pilot is in seats. You won't be here in time yet. Go to M1. Let's try
I'm
this.
literally coming out of jump.
Are we going to let him jump to home one?
Yeah, let's go to M1. He's taking off. We're gonna.
Let me check where he's going.
Cutlass Blue, jump to M1 right now. We're gonna check where is it going.
Alright, I'm at OM1.
Okay, you can go out by the way, guys. There's no stealth anymore here.
Okay.
Where the fuck is OM1? Okay, I got it.
Like it jumped.
See him, yeah. He jumped before.
What the fuck happened?
Oh, there he is, right here.
I crashed into something.
go
Yeah,
on.
I see him. I see him.
He's outside.
He's way outside, he's already hooking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
push him up on.
super far.
Might be better to jump.
He's
Game crashed.
alright,
Fuck's sake.
in range of Ochi.
Yeah, but we need him in the QED. Easy, Ochi, Dizzy, jump already.
5k out.
No, no, he's just flying straight now, looking at Hurston. Oh, he just
He's
jumped.
jumped.
Just jumped.
Okay, go to Urson
Three
then.
game crashed.
Let's have the blue jump first.
Jumping.
Shit.
Do you lock any of you?
No.
No.
Alright, yeah, I got something here. We just jumped.
See him.
I think we're too late. Too late. I had a contact on the arrival. I'm not sure if it was on one of you or if it was him, but basically, yet. When I.
It was probably me.
Yeah.
Probably Ochi. Man, that guy was pretty quick with getting off the ship and buying everything.
Yeah, it was very quick. He made
Yeah,
the
they usually
second
not
run.
that quick.
So.
But he came in at OM1 so far away from where everybody else came in though. That was weird.
Yes. We're gonna keep the Mantis here for the time being. We're gonna check if this guy is going for a second. Okay? I would like the Curly Blue at Lorville. Confirm target is over there and selling.
Well,
And basically, if he come again, if he spawn again, move away. I don't want him to see you. If he come again with the same ship, we know basically where he's gonna go. So. And for the rest of us, let's go back scouting. Telva, I see you back at Grim. You said you crashed, right?
Oh no, please no, God no.
I see your marker at Grim actually.
Yeah, I'm fucked up.
Comms, OG has a box at Bestec. 20 clicks out.
Okay.
Check what it is.
Okay, keep looking what's going on at Lorville, Cass. Ochi
It's a C2.
is at
Oh,
the
sorry,
outpost.
into out the outpost.
That's it.
No,
Yeah,
no,
he
other
has
than you said.
19,000 layer night. 19,000 layer night.
No, sorry. Okay, I got it
It's quite a
wrong.
bit.
Okay, move to best deck, guys.
And target is on board already.
Ah, shit! Come on. What is
Any
status?
titanium?
Mantis,
No, he has
best decks at the
19,000 layer night. No titanium, sorry.
guys. One
this
second.
one, that's definitely
Mantis,
today.
move to OM1 on Arial. This guy is at best deck. You're gonna have to make the same jump. Charge your snare.
Oh. Wait a sec.
I'm going to M1. I'm almost here.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Do you want the blue at OM1?
Yes. Ochi, you said on there, look at what the target is doing. If he's already on his
Okay,
ship.
target is off of his ship now.
What? Repeat that? Is
Target just left his ship.
but
But
he
he's
got
no longer on the ship.
but he got cargo on board.
Yeah, he does.
Okay, well,
I don't know.
Basic.
give us some time.
Well, he's
No, don't go
he's
to
not
the.
full though, right?
Keep the blue at OM1 or head to base deck.
Well, Trace is here actually, so we could have Trace at OM1 and the blue at best deck. Especially if the target is not on the ship anymore. Give us time. Yeah, Trace, move to OM1 and interdiction team. So Cherry Blue and
Alright.
Warlocks move to best deck.
First, it's a straight shot for me right now.
Update on his cargo. He now has 22,000 layer night.
Oh, so he could be waiting for TX. Huston
I
is
think
a
he's
direct
bounced
shot,
through Latham.
First, it's a direct shot for me, yeah.
so stay here. He will not go to M1 anymore then.
Target just turned blue. Let me scan to see if he's on board. Alright, he is life forms on board.
Okay, so get ready to curve some.
Same EMP order, apparently.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
Caput is the MP3, we don't have a Tell anymore.
Roger.
Okay.
Would you tell us when Pirate is in the seat?
Okay. Pause and see, yeah.
Okay,
It's moving.
alright, going out guys. Engage.
Copy that.
He's going straight up.
Yes.
Dampened. Ah, what the fuck?
Should have him.
Perfect. Alright, she's going to try to run. Get back shell down.
Is he heading back towards the outpost?
He's heading.
Here, it looks like he's just going down. Right now.
He's out of range, Kath. We're back
Should be in
in
range now.
It's gonna
Careful
boost
not
up.
to crash. Careful not to crash. He's coming out on the ground. He may crash himself. He did.
Oh,
He just crashed. Yeah, he just crashed.
Any boxes?
Ah,
Something
fuck.
else crashed. The blue?
That was the blue.
Yeah.
No boxes here. Come on. Yeah, I think he panicked. Came back to the ground. And basically
Yeah, I think so.
arrived there full speed.
I'm gonna be honest with the red and shit. I didn't even see the ground coming.
Alright, let's see if we can salvage your gear, guys. We'll put them in the Mantis. I see agents and Cass. Not sure if I see your bodies though. Alright, so Caput, can I have you go back to Lorville, check for this guy we lost
Roger.
Earlier. Ochi, you're gonna be in Overwatch. Trace, you'll take
Over there.
put your QED down.
Yes.
I'm going on the ground. I got a tractor beam. I'm checking if we got our buddy gear around, but I didn't saw anything, so I'm not sure. Maybe I don't see anybody here, so
I don't either.
Yeah, I didn't even see the body of the guy in the C2.
Ochi.
Yes.
No, who found that guy on the? No, actually I'm wrong. That was before. The guy on Aberdeen, but he got nothing. Alright, just right back. We got Caput at Lorville, checking if this guy is spawning again.
Yeah, I'm at Lowville, nothing here currently. I'll keep eyes out.
Okay.